Hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources. Soviet Republic and the Central Planning Committee send us a new papers. Right, so the Humble Forward Planning Committee has presented some papers of our pursual in the helicopter construction station will from now on helicopter construction office will from now on be doing manual work, manual assignment of things. Also our external partner that is so well paid with our filthy American dollars, Mr. Stats, we're gonna go and take his suggestion, and we will be hopefully soon moving our electronics production to our new area. At the moment we have a little bit of an issue here that this one already started the production, but that's not an issue. We already have most of the stuff delivered. We cannot really. We're gonna be moving this production station that doesn't really have that much stuff delivered already. We're gonna move it to a new location. The only problem we have with electronics, I wanted to mention this before, and I did mention this before, but we will find a way this time, is the space. We have a huge lack of space here. We're gonna have to remove some of the residential buildings potentially in order to accommodate a new population. New people that are gonna be moving in this area. So first of all, I will be removing some of the people from around here, and then your building is going to be removed. Hopefully we're going to be able to squeeze in the electronics production in Statsovo from now on. Right, so unfortunately this is the order of things. This is how it has to be. This is the best flat or open space that we have, and I can see a lot of these footpaths over here are going to be quite challenging to maintain. So what I'm going to do now is build the electronics production facility around here. As per suggestions committee, as per forward planning committee, we will be moving this electronics factory here. Now, all jokes aside, this was the plan from the beginning. It always was, and this is what I always wanted to do. I wanted to specialize town by town by town, but the only problem with our town over here is Statsovo in this case. It has a really bad real estate space, but I had to make some hard decisions, and I I actually just made them, and I just realized that these buildings are separated and we should connect them as soon as possible. We have a couple of things I wanted to build around here. One of them would be electronics factory. So I know a whole bunch of you are now angry because I just demolished this, but that's fine. The band's gonna make it, we're gonna make it. Right. We are going to find the electronics factory. We have this one from Mr. Robs. That's obviously absolutely ginormous, and I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have to avoid that one. That one was this one is bigger than the. What the hell did I just do? I just spun around like a. You know what? No, this is not the one. So we have electronics factory. Do we have a smaller one? Here we go. This is the one. Ooh, that's not the one either. Oh, we had the vanilla one, I believe. So let's go back to vanilla one. Let's go back to the fall ground where we always go back to. Electronics factory. Wow. Okay. Yeah. This one is big one as well. So yeah, we have to deal with the size. Let's see if we can squeeze it in. It looks like we will be able to do it, but it's gonna be challenging nevertheless. Okay, a little bit less challenging than expected, but still challenging. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do here is be a little bit more economical with space. So I'm gonna go first and try to be feng shui and do feng shui stuff that would be something like this. This looks like a perfect location for this. Okay, I need to rebuild these footpaths because there's people in there. It's something like people being welded inside their houses for some reason. Who would do such a thing? Let's go for this. where does that happen? So do we have a footpath office? Tatsovo path? Yes, we have. It's already assigned. I will do the magical thing here, and I'm gonna do it from the opposite direction as well by creating these mud roads, and it's obviously automatically assigned. And I will connect this one straight away as well, so they can start on them as soon as possible, and all of them at the same time. So yes, okay, electronics factory is going to be located here. Obviously we're going to have a little bit better, well, more challenging logistic work around here. So it's going to be challenging to have the truck deliver all of the stuff that they need to deliver from elsewhere. Trains is going to be challenging to utilize, but these are electronics, and this is a small electronics production, which is not going to be so which is not going to be it's not going to be so part demanding, so we're not going to need so many parts. Ooh, I know what we could have done. Let's demolish this one as well. Yes. And let's go for this one here. There we go. So you can start from here and then connect everything. Pollution created by this factory. Do we care? Or let's say that we do. Pollution created 7.8 tons a year. That's not much. That's not much, especially if you take into... That's electrical components factory. That's definitely the wrong one from the list. I was like, that's not right. Right, here we go. This is the one. It's even less, 5.4 tons per year. It requires chemicals, plastics, steel. So we're gonna have to have a distribution office assigned to it, probably to distribute these electronics elsewhere as well. That's not a problem. So we're gonna have to connect this one to the main road. That's not a problem as well, so probably something like this, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna need a storage or two. So let's go and finish the road first so they can start on it. Finish the road, that's fine, and then let's go for storages. So we have a couple of storages I would like to focus on here. There's one of my favorites, the small village storage, rural storage. This is the one. It fits on a dime. You can place it anywhere and just fire and forget, and this kind of, you know, interesting words that we usually use. What's with this? Come on, go away. There we go. What about this one? What about this one? It can only be connected, looks like, when it's angled. That's fine. Marks and angled. Okay, let's try to level this area to see if we can place it in a better position, and then we would have a little bit more space on the other side for some other type of storage. In this case, it would be... that would be something interesting to plonk in here, and that would be open storage. Do we need an open storage around here? What's the storage? What's the capacity for steel in this factory here? So capacity for steel would be... why the hell am I always going to the mods straight away? Steel capacity 15 tons, 10 days capacity. Plastics less, chemicals less. So open storage for the electrical components is fine. What we need to focus on is covered storage for chemicals, plastics, electrical components. For these three are going to require a lot of storage. Steel wise, we have, like I said, 10 days supply, and as long as we have steel running through our veins and our country, we should be fine. And this is what Alaskan steel is all about. We need to start huge steel production, and hopefully we will. Right, back to the basics. Yes, my whole plan was to start electrical component production in one of the new cities, either Markusovo or Statsovo here, which is, I think it's a really good idea. I think it's a really good idea to have them here and diversify your portfolio of cities producing stuff. So I wanted to do this for a while, but unfortunately the space around here was quite limiting, and I was like, okay, no additional storages. But I was like, okay, if we start removing the buildings, maybe we will, you know, not kill all of our people. So it might be, you know, positive thing happening around there as well. Let me see. Okay, these guys are coming in. Do you have everything? Yes, they have. So hopefully this is going to be resolved soon. I can see that some of them are aching to get out. 2 weeks quarantine. 2 weeks quarantine for these two buildings. Understand? There we go. Until we rebuild the footpaths. We have this one automatically assigned. That's fine. And let's see now the storages. Okay, the small storage that I was talking about might not be enough. So we have rural storage 1 and 2. One of them has 72 tons of crops, the other 144, but we're going to focus on chemicals, electrical components, and the plastics. Plastics. I probably said plastics already. Yes, indeed I did. So we're going to have plastics. So Mr. 18 AM, he is going to be really happy about this one. But we might need a bigger storage in this. Let's go and check what we have that can fit in here. We have couple of nice storages. These are warehouses that are connected with railroads. Is there any chance that we can implement railroads over here? I don't know. But these storages have enormous capacity, or at least I would like to say quite a decent capacity. We might be able to do this. This is quite interesting. Let's see. Why is it only allowing me... Here we go. Interesting. This is gonna give us an opportunity to deliver all the materials with rails. Do we want that? Do we want to cut the artery? Yeah, this is quite close here. I'm not really sure that we should do this. Can we do it on the opposite side? Probably not. Probably yes. But I'm not sure if it's gonna make it. What do you need? You need plastics, you need chemicals, and you need steel. We can all get all of that from there, and then you need to return the electronics. Okay, this is definitely it. This is it. We need this. We need this office here. Can we connect this to the? Can we connect this to the railroad network here? Yikes. It looks like it's gonna be challenging. This is too close to the intersection. I'm pretty sure that's the problem. Let's play with this a bit. If we remove this one and let's see, railroad connection. Is it too close? Looks like it is. Here it looks like it's not too close. So if we do something like this, in maybe a little bit bigger circle, you can see that here this is not a problem, so we can connect it on this in this area. Maybe if we put it in the opposite direction, so let's go back to these storages, or maybe even smaller storage. We have a smaller storage that has the same capacity as the other one we had, and this one has a little bit more flexibility where it can be placed. But we were thinking about something like this. Let's see if I can push this one a little bit back against the mountain lions. Okay, let's try this. If we put it here, I'm pretty sure that I will be able to connect this. That's fine. It can be connected like this. I'm not gonna start on this yet because it needs to be connected with railroads, and then it needs to be connected with railroads. So what's with this? Incline. Where's the incline? Where's the steep incline? Show me the money. Show me the steep incline. Oh, right. I can see the steep incline. You see, if we want to make it parallel, it's all fine. But if we want to make it any other way, it's gonna be challenging. But this is also actually fine, because if we do it like this, and then try to implement it here, for a second there we even had something. No. Let's remove the semaphores, and let's do it properly. So if we do it like this... Yes. And can we connect the second one over here? You're gonna have a second one. Okay, this doesn't look that nice. This doesn't look that nice. I don't like it. So let's go from here again first over here. No. It's gonna be more delicate than that. So this one and then this one. Okay, this looks a little bit better. I like this one. So let's try to construct this with overhead electricity hoses. And first, in order to construct this, we're gonna need the exchanger, because he's going on the right hand side here and he has to turn around in the opposite direction. That would be like this. But how is one supposed to construct this railroad in the opposite direction? Like this. So in order to construct this additional thing over here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna construct this one. Come on! Seriously? Okay, that's fine. And then construct this one here. There we go. So this is going to be an exchange for our railroad construction office here, so they can switch sides and go and build this. So I'm going to go and tell them, go and build this industrial connection over here, these railroads. So both of them. They... Ooh. Oh, right. They can build... Oh, no, not that one, not that one. You need to construct this one and this one, yes. Okay, first this one and then this one. We can construct the other one from the opposite direction from there, and we have the exchanger here, and probably even the small shitty little train we have that's constructing the rest of this. How do I even call it? Calamity. What? Are you doing anything? Are you done? Okay, he's not done. He's doing stuff. What are you doing, sonny boy? He's doing something. I think I should leave him alone. I think I should leave him alone to continue doing... He's doing something and it's still working, so that's fine. That's fine for us. What's with the railroads here? The railroads is in problems because of the little construction guy. That's fine. Should I give him more jobs and tell him to construct the railroad in the opposite direction? Maybe I can. I am hoping that he's gonna prioritize that, but I'm pretty sure that... Well, I'm hoping, but he's not. Okay, railroad connection to this, in his eyes, doesn't exist. Yeah, it doesn't because he has a red light in this case. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have our railroad construction vehicle constructing this in seconds. You can see it, he's on the way here, and it only needs to lay the wooden tracks. And as soon as we have this constructed, we will have the wooden tracks... We will have wooden trucks done in seconds. Anyway, so this is what we are constructing here. I'm happy with this. I'm not happy with this being our... I wanted to say artery, but it's not really artery. It's... Well, it's not even that used anymore. It was for local construction, but we diversified that, and it's only supply lines. Can we build an alternative to this? First of all, what's happening with fuel here? Nothing. We don't have any fuel here. What's with the petrol stations around here? I think they're losing fuel. They might be losing fuel, I'm not really sure. But I think we came to the end, and what Mr. Stott said in the comment section, I think it was the last straw or last chance for us to actually do something about this. I don't know if he knew this or not, but let's assume that he did. He suggested that we should supply our fuel and bitumen from our oil refinery, and we're gonna do exactly that. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna diversify this. I'm gonna go for cheap crap now. Cheap crap, 125 kilometers per hour, that's fine. Did we buy you? We bought you. And we need cargo wagons. Let's go for cargo wagons and type. Yes, sure. Value, no, total capacity, default name, value, name, capacity, speed. Yeah, this is a tricky one. It would be nice if they are separated by what they're transporting, but I'm gonna have to do it manually. So these are vanilla ones. They're huge. I'm not interested in that. We're gonna go for something smaller. We have Polish ones here, 26 tons. We have Polish ones here. Oh, that's not it. That's for chemicals. This one is for oil and fuel, and this one is for bitumen. Exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna have one bitumen one, and we're gonna go for fuel. Is gonna need a little bit more. So we don't go for one of these, or two of these, and one of these. Let's go for three of these. Okay, so we have a train. We have a train. What you're gonna do now, this train is gonna go all the way to the oil refinery or this area. And did I build exchanger here? No, that's not really fine. Okay, this looks absolutely stunning. This is exactly how I want this to turn out. Okay, so let's go and pause this for a second. Tell this guy to come here, and actually you're not gonna be able to come here. You need to go home. We need to reset this guy so the train can pass. Why did this one enter the intersection without having ability to exit it? So we lost a little bit of resources. So let's see the semaphores here. This shouldn't be happening. This train entered the intersection without being able to exit it. So it's this one here. And right, here we go. We have this one not set up properly. Chain semaphores coming in. And normal semaphores coming out. Okay. This one is dual directional as well, and this is not supposed to be like that. We are not constructing anything anymore. And I'm gonna go and the other one. Chain semaphores in this direction. There we go. And then we have this new area that the train is supposed to go. And why are you saying... Oh, really? This is still not constructed? This is incredible. We still didn't construct this railroad all the way. Well, actually electrify it, but we're doing it now. Unfortunately, I cannot do it with this construction office. The little shithead has to do it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go and get this little guy to assign manually these two things for him. But then again, I'm gonna have to change semaphores. Actually, I won't, because it's within the intersection. And go and finish, and the 1 and the 2. Perfect. So he's gonna go and finish these two. Don't finish this one. First finish these. What's with this one? Go away. Don't do that one either. So go back to where you came from and finish these first. So we need this for oil supplies. That's fine. We need these guys. Oh, question marks. I love question marks. So what's the problem here? This guy is supposed to go back, but he can't. But this is Control H. Go back forcefully. He was supposed to finish this, and yeah, he cannot go back this way. He's supposed to continue constructing, but unfortunately it doesn't work like that. He needs to go back where he, well, came from. So we needed the exchanger. We needed to build the exchanger in order to build an exchanger. But from now on it should work fine, because train coming in here now, it's gonna go directly here. We have already vehicle assigned to it, and let's see if he's on the way. It looks like it is, because you can see the fuel dropping down. That's fine. They're gonna construct these exchangers, and let me see if this is assigned already to somebody. And yes, and it's already vehicle on the way as well, so that's fine. And what about this one? Still, it's assigned, but still not a vehicle on the way. So that's fine. It should be fine. I'm hoping it's gonna be fine. Please be fine. Is this one really so much faster than this one? Oh yeah, 60-70 kilometers per hour. That's pretty slow. Right. Right, let me check this. Let me check how this is gonna work. Okay, he's gonna... Okay, this one is going there, that's fine. This one is not going to be able to pass. Frig it. Why is this one? Why did this one come first? We need to finish this one first. But actually, if he finishes this one as well, we might not be able to construct it anyway. But let's let them finish and see how this is going to work. This is one of the things I have the most problems with, because I don't understand how exactly to set this up for the... If we want to go in the middle of the railroad, how to set up the construction so it can be done while working, while operating railroad is actually doing stuff. I don't want to stop railroad traffic, and this is what I was waiting for. He's finishing it, and if he finished it, he might not... Okay, let's put... Oh, Control H. I'm gonna teleport him home, because he's just gonna collide with this one. And behind this one, we should have another construction vehicle coming and finishing the exchanger. Yes, and hopefully this is gonna be a permanent solution to constructing the rest of it. Okay. We have chemicals being produced. They are stockpiled, all 3 tons of them. we need to stockpile these chemicals. So we have a little bit of an office here, and let's see, this office, okay, it's quiet now. So it's already selected the this will be chemical plant, and here you're gonna load chemicals, and you're gonna go one way. I forgot what now? No, this one here, and you're gonna be unloading chemicals here. Do you have the capacity for chemicals? All 34 tons of it. Perfect. So we're gonna start stockpiling chemicals and plastics. Plastics is gonna be sourced from the plastics factory. Do we have it selected? No, we don't. So we're gonna go plastics factory, and you're gonna be loading plastics. That's it. And there you go. This is the plan. Probably. No, that's fine. I think there's no probablys, it's actually working out. So chemical factory is going to be the crucial part here because it has the lowest capacity. Probably I should let them load to a certain What's your capacity? 2.3 tons. Yeah, you're not gonna go full, definitely. And will they have time to load? They will have time to load all the chemicals that we need, but some of the trucks coming in here might be a little bit on the low side or with loaded capacity. What I'm gonna do here is give them more trucks. This is the RNM 135. So covered hull RNM 135. Okay. Okay, so right. So what we're gonna do is find the same vehicle. Sorry about that. And let's go for red with the white. There we go. 1, 2. That's enough. That's enough. 2 more is gonna be enough. We need a little bit of plastics. We need plastics capacity. Do we have that set up over here? Plastics capacity 29 tons. That's fine. So we're gonna have plastics and chemicals delivered here, and oh, of course, question marks, the favorite part. Why is this one? Okay, it's too short, but fine. Now it should be now Control H. Control H. Okay, hopefully now we're done. So he constructed this. And yeah, this one is gonna be okay. This is the last one that's gonna be tricky because this guy here is coming to place the overhead wires here, and hopefully we'll see. We're gonna follow up how far in he's gonna go. So the problem here is that this railroad here is too short, or sorry, it's too close to this intersection. I should have given them more space for one-way exchanger and then more space for the other-way exchanger. You're gonna see now when he places these overhead wires that we're gonna have. I'm gonna just read some messages here. Burn down. I actually think that the messaging system here is much to be desired. Please switch to the right hand side, and this is the problem. Exactly what I told you. It's a little bit too short, so he cannot switch to the right lane. So he has to go all the way. I'll just resolve it in a simple issue where this railroad is done. So when he comes to construct the further railroad over here, he's not gonna have any issues with doing that because it's gonna be longer space for him to turn around. And the other one that's gonna be coming in from here and constructing the first railroad is gonna have enough space here to turn around and go back in the right lane, which is actually going to be the lane that he's in. Okay, that should be resolved. Hopefully this is not gonna see a lot of traffic, but famous last words, aren't they? And we need to find the solution to this issue over here. The solution to this issue would be to build alternative paths, and whole lot of you already said that. Wow. Hopefully he's please finish it all the way to the end. If you finish this all the way to the end, you're gonna get the medal of hero of the Soviet Union. I promise that. What do you think? Actually, I think we can easily see it here. Needed to currently... No, we can't. We can, and no medals. No dice. No medals for you. He needs prefab panels for probably pillars. I would say that these pillars are concrete and reinforced concrete. And he only has 80 kilos of electrical components, and he requires 200 kilos to finish everything. So he's gonna go back, but that's fine. Let him do the voodoo that he do so well. So we're gonna be proud of him anyway. No medals for you, maybe some lower regional medal or something like that. But anyway, great work, team. Everybody's doing their own fair share, and the country is progressing quite nicely. Okay, there's a couple of other things I needed to mention over here. That would be the elevated trains. Yes, a couple of you, Whale Tier, Stats, OG, most of all, thank you for suggestions, and yes. Okay, I had a bad idea initially about these. Okay, tell me this. I wanted to build an elevated station. Do you think that's smart? Do you think it's smart to build elevated station, or should I stick to having it ground level? Because it's not going to be some high-end, high-tech train station, but still maybe elevated station would look nicer. Maybe not. It's just going to be nicer in the pile of dirt, but it's gonna be maybe nicer. One of them is gonna be next to this ice rink from Mr. Bremerd, which we'll love so much, and the second one somewhere around here. What do you think about this? Stats as well commented that this kind of station here, if we go to platform stations, there we go, that this kind of rural station would look nicer around here, which I tend to agree. It doesn't matter which point we point it at, but placing a platform station around here, maybe closer to the hospital, would be the best. So something like this, and then something like this as well. I'm pointing the road in the opposite direction just because reasons. And then we would have elevated train tracks going 1, 2... 2 is high. 2 high is enough. This is the train. Ooh, and going around the ice rink is gonna look so cool. Okay, this is not good. Oh, right. So we have the... let's remove all of it, because it's obviously not good. And let's... 1, 2... What? Oh, right, it's not railroad, we need a bridge. 1, 2... Something like this. Oh, this is gonna look magnificent. And over the road... Ah, right, okay, so it's not high enough. I'll elevate it a little bit just to cross the road, but ever so slightly. Ever so slightly, and then cross the road. And then connect it this way. Well, just connect it here. And bend it a little bit. Something like this. And then railroad would go in the... Continuing on, 1 and 2. I'm gonna go for 2 high. Maybe I should go for 3 high straight away. 3 high. And then they just need to cross the road here. A little bit more space over here. And yes, Mr. S. Moore, yeah, I had a lot of chat. I had quite a few message exchanges with Mr. S. Moore. Yes, Seattle in United States is one of the cities that is iconic for its monorail, as well other things. And personally, it's my favorite U.S. city, even though we shouldn't be talking about traitors nation cities like that. But yeah, in the United States, just because I'm a weird one, I actually quite enjoy the climate in Ireland, or the weather in Ireland, which is absolutely... Oh, right, unique. Rainy all the time and this kind of stuff. I enjoy it. So this is something that I was thinking of building. We can make it look even nicer, but it's not gonna look so, let's call it organic. It's not gonna look so, you know, not imperfect. If we build it like this, and then we would have these... Probably I'm gonna go on the ground level and build normal railroads there. Somewhere here is gonna be a railroad construction office that's gonna be connected and looped in, so you can construct everything. Of course, it's gonna be supplied with people as well. And probably I'm gonna lower the railroad 1, 2, 3 all the way down, ever so slightly. Nothing... Even if you do this slightly, it still creates these kind of right angles, which I don't like. I would like it to be a little bit more transitional. Let me actually try this. If I go here, and then try to... just give me a second. Sorry about that. If I go ever so slightly down with this bendy railroad and one down, no, this is down. So one down here, second down here, no. Yeah. No, it still creates kind of like wedges or bends. So I think I'm just gonna go maybe for a long run. So like so. Let's move this one. Come on, go away. There we go. If I go from here and then long, all the way down, but long, like this. All the way down. But I think it's still gonna create bends. So hopefully I'm making myself clear. What I don't like here is these bends. It looks angled, and it shouldn't be. It should be a little bit more smoother. Well, from here it doesn't look like you can notice the angles. But anyway, like I said, this is still working title, and then we would go all the way to the new, let's say, even using the ground level railroads, and then building something like this, and then high-speed railroad, like this. And then we will have a station over... oh, we already have it from the last time. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if we can level this. Here and here. Of course, this will initially be only one line connecting these two stations, and then exchanger here. I can build a loop here, but I won't. I'm just gonna build exchanger over here somewhere, and this would be supplying our people. Well, supplying like I don't know 3-4 train sets, supplying our workers to the mining and processing facilities over here. What do you think about that? Does this look good? Should I work on it a little bit more? For example, these angles and stuff, should I handle it better? Should I make it more circular or a little bit more... I don't know if I hate the word organic. Should we build it like this as it is? So this is a suggestion. I want to build it overground, definitely. This is something I would really like to build. But tell me what you think about this. And of course, the residential areas are going to be outside and inside of the loop. Higher buildings probably around here. Maybe even something quite modern. I mean, we cannot forget that it's 1979. You know, it's future. So we have to party like there's no tomorrow. There we go. Of course, we're going to have railroad infrastructure here, like the depot and all that good stuff. And probably should have planned for this railroad to be extended. I can probably do better than this, for example, removing these railroads and continuing construction of these railroads. And I'm 100% sure that there's a question mark waiting for me on the other side of the country, but let's ignore it for now. Okay, that's not it. Let's go one more time. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, all the way down. And if you bend it, oh, it's here. You cannot bend it. It goes kind of directly. What you gonna do? So something like this. But obviously, I think I could have squeezed it in. Maybe not. Maybe yes. But something like this. What do you think? Give me your honest opinion about this. So we have this railroad here. We would have some railroad construction office. Probably would better be on this side of the road, so in the future it's not bothering this. But in railroad construction offices, I think it should be fine. And then we will have some kind of loops here, so they can build in the opposite direction. And yeah, what do you think about this elevated public transport system that is, you know, elevated in the city and then goes down on the ground and delivering this to this mining area? I think it. Well, I'm just gonna say it looks. I'm not gonna say if it looks good or bad. Bridges are finished, and this is something that I should have assigned to our helicopters. I do apologize for that. That was a really smart idea, and I didn't It's not like I didn't listen. I didn't have anything to listen to because nobody suggested it before that, but still, stupidity on my part. I should have listened to this. This is being finished. This is magnificent, magnificent, and we can have soon our offices over here. What's this? Right, this is the wrong construction office assigned to this one. So let's go with this. And question marks. Do we have it? Really? Seriously? You're gonna have no question marks there? But I'm still sure that they're blocking some trains or something. What? No? You don't care? Do you love us anymore? Is there... Do we have a positive relationship here? Because everything is finished here except this and this. That's strange. And there's even a vehicle on the way. That's quite strange. Okay, so what's the little guy doing here? Little guy still didn't finish the first construction. Did he start on the second one? Not really. So yeah, this is absolutely... I don't know. I'm gonna be a little bit more critical. Hopefully you guys can forgive me about this. But I think this little train is absolutely useless. I probably even missed it. No, I didn't. It's absolutely... well, it's slow, but still, it's useless. Okay. So we have this... And, right. Continuing, we have 20-ish minutes left. Are we doing okay with the ship coming full with foil for processing? That's fine. The other one is also coming in, so we can't expect any financial benefits anytime soon. Plastics and chemicals are being produced. Plastics are full. Aren't we oh, did I select the chemicals? Sorry, plastics to be loaded from this factory. Yes, I did. Are you loading any plastics? Yes, you are. Okay, it's working out fine. So we have chemicals and plastics being supplied properly, really well, really good. They have all the materials that they need to continue construction. Perfect. We have train for delivering our fuels. We just need to finish. We need to finish the exchanger over here. The exchanger. How are we supposed to build this? The exchanger needs to have electricity hoses as well. So let's build it like this. One of them over here. And the other one a little bit spacey like this. Construct two of them. I'm pretty sure this is going to be assigned to our construction offices straight away. But do we have exchanger anywhere else? We have it here. This is... from right to left hand side. Maybe this is gonna help. I'll see. I'll follow up. I'll follow up how this is going and see how it's gonna go. How it's gonna do. What do we have? 14,000 people. So we have a problem. We have too many. We're stagnating with our growth. Why is that? Cities. These Galask has enough living space. Is that maybe a problem? Maybe we have some issues of unhappy people. Maybe not. Looks like it's not the case. Traffic jam. Of course. We need to get less notifications for these traffic jams. Gravel is not being supplied. Yes, we have we have a lot of projects that we need to finish, and let me be more active about this and finish some of these projects. So we have this road office here that is assigned to road office. Okay, probably I should have started on this road from the opposite direction, so something like this, to have a mud road connected all the way here. And I have this road assigned to our road construction office, so we can put a little bit of pressure to the gravel industry, because obviously we have a gravel train waiting and the gravel is full. We have nothing planned for construction over here. Helicopters have landed. Okay. Let's try to deal with this. Right, I have a problem with this. Might be doing something wrong, but how do you buy vehicles? I didn't do a lot of testing. How do you buy vehicles here? So, you guys mentioned that I need to buy the helicopter that can carry the vehicles. Okay, so did I do that? Okay, this one can carry. That's Mi-10 cargo. And I have that. Okay, so what's the problem? Why can't it carry vehicles? Why can't I buy vehicles? So this one can carry vehicles, this one can't, so we have only one. Why can't I buy helicopters? Sorry, vehicles. I need cranes and bulldozers. Sorry, excavators. Excavators. Okay, why can't I buy it? Let's see. I'm gonna assume this is only for fuel, which it is. I should probably assign this to fuel distribution office. I did. And they're not delivering fuel here for some reason. Vehicles that do have fuel, they're full of fuel. This is interesting. Do you maybe not have fuel here? Yes, indeed. You don't have any fuel. You have fuel. You have fuel. Actually, yes. And then, what's the problem with them then? Nothing. Yeah, they have enough fuel. So what's the problem then? Okay. Problem is they're supposed to load fuel here and then go and unload fuel over here. And that will be well-tier heli. Yeah, well-tier heli. This is how we can name our construction office. And they're not delivering fuel because all the way down we have... Oh, I was looking at something. What the hell is wrong with me? How is that? What? Okay. I'm obviously... Oh, right. This is what the percentage of fuel it needs to be loaded at. Yeah, my bad. So we have the helicopters. No vehicles. Only helicopters, and we have helicopters. I think it's kind of obvious. I can go and buy. Well, I can buy more helicopters, but I don't think this is gonna be the solution. So what's wrong here, guys? I give up. What did I do wrong here? I can, like I said again, I can get the flatbed. I can get the flatbed truck. Deliver a crane from other construction office, and that should be resolved. I mean, like, it's not a problem, but let me see if I can. If I put it here and then make home over here, no, I can't. It's not suitable. What if I go and press, okay, what? Full. Yeah, I need a smaller depot, but that's fine. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna give you a new depot. That's fine, and then I'll just buy you new vehicles because I don't wanna. Or can I give them new home here? Yeah, I can go back. That's it. I have no idea. I'm making some mistakes, obviously, but I have no idea what the mistakes are. So I need to work on that. This requires a little bit more asphalt. Everything else is done. We have this road being finished. I even started construction of this road over here. So when we finish this, we can start connecting the buildings. Hopefully by then we're gonna have all new construction sites available, finished and done and dusted. This one is being finished as well. That's perfect. Did they finish the road construction over here? They did. The railroad construction, sorry. They did finish this before they finished this one over here. Why? Okay, and that's the problem because Tatsovo Road Construction Office doesn't have an asphalt source assigned to it, and we're gonna do it right now. But they don't have the vehicles to finish construction of this. So we're gonna have to go here, and we need a paver and a roller. So I'm gonna go and real quickly buy paver and roller. Fortunately for us, they only need one of them at a time, so that should be fine. Right. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? Factory is gonna start construction right now, or soon, or already? No, not really. Helicopter office can be assigned. Unfortunately, because it has road access, it cannot be constructed from here. People here are happy, they are free finally. The self-isolation has finished. Actually, forceful isolation has finished. They're back in being productive themselves. Yeah, I hope that you guys wanted something like this. I can see that we can. I didn't. We can. Mud road, so you can. Oh boy. You will not do this to me. Stop it. Ha! Son of a gun. Horse thief. There we go. They can start construction of this and all of that, and that's fine. What do you have? You have oh, footpath office. Is construction? Yeah, that's fine. There we go. I think everything here is gonna be finished and constructed quite soon. That's nice. We're gonna have electronics from here. We're gonna have a train delivering materials needed for electronic production, plastics, and chemicals. Plastics, chemicals, and what else do we need here? If we go back to this office, plastics, chemicals, and steel. Yes, steel can be. Ooh, I don't like this. Steel is in a different office, and I don't want them to do the zigzagging thing here. The only other option, we can have 2 trains or trucks. Maybe I should go with trucks. I can't tell them to go and load steel from here. They're already loading this construction office. They're already delivering steel to the shipyard. Okay. And I can tell you to deliver steel to the chemical plant as well. Okay, this is potentially what I can do with the trucks. I think I'm gonna explore this option, but later on, not now. Right, that's it. I think I done everything that I wanted to do. Deliver bitumen and fuel with trains. Unfortunately, we're still not done with the railroad construction, and the chemical plant, or sorry, electrical components plant is being constructed as well. Right. Right. I think everything is functioning here. Population-wise, we are still stagnating. I will have to resettle some population to whale tier right now, just to have them. Yeah, this is the only town we have with excess population, so I'm gonna just give you guys a new home. If we even have space for you guys, we should actually have. We have much. Oh yes, one other thing we discussed about this. I wanted to point out. Wow, why are all the buildings lacking a little bit of people? That's interesting. Is it pollution, maybe? Doesn't matter. One other thing we discussed about this, we can continue fish production. We can have our wild salmons, and how do we make our wild salmons wild since they are grown in the farms? Well, we poke them with a stick and that makes them wild. I agree with that. We can start our salmon production around here. We can even build a new city. That's gonna be so close to the salmon farms that is just gonna be moving pollution problem to other people. Yeah, that's interesting. What other thing I was thinking about these main roads connecting the country, because this is our, well, it was a main artery for our trucks, and I'm creating more of these railroad crossings around here. I was thinking of several, you probably saw previously, I was thinking previously about creating a highway from Galask to Brapova border crossing. Not really through the farming area, but maybe from here, zigzagging to the left, and then over the hills somewhere around here to the border crossing. But that doesn't have to be there. We can build actually a we can build a tunnel somewhere around here, maybe through the mountains, and then use this canyon. I wanted to use this canyon here, and then tunnel through the mountains, and then try to connect it around here. Downhill. This looks like it's the least steep area. It still looks steep. What can we level this? Is this even possibility? So for example, to build something like this, like this. No. Obviously this is fine, but then when you get to this bedrock over here, we can always angle it. This looks like it can be leveled, so we can go and create a highway from here with a bridge across the valley, and then because we don't want it to cross the train tracks, build a bridge like this. We're gonna go for a normal bridge. Actually, I would like to build this bridge but straight, without any maybe this one. Ooh, I don't not like it. I don't dislike it. So for example, something like this, maybe just over the, like this. Ooh. I'm liking this a lot. something like this, and then having a highway going uphill here, like zigzagging a little bit. Well, leveling it, of course, we're gonna have to level this a bit. To, let's say, here. I'm not gonna level this now. Looks like this is gonna take a while to level because it's a bedrock. It's a hard rock. Yes, and then spinning it this way and making a highway go in this direction. Something like this, and then of course we would have tunnel through this peak going on the opposite side. A bit. Let me know what you think. So this would be one of the bypasses of the current bottleneck, and then the second one would be probably continuation of this road, building some kind of a bridge infrastructure over the railroad over here, and then continuing to Snake. This is not it. I don't want to go through these bedrocks again. Maybe we can build then that tunnel from here to here. So this will cut our travel time and also resolve some of the railroad issues. You can see here that this is elevated a bit. So we can try to build something like this. You can see that we can construct a tunnel like this. What do you think? So we would have access to the main road continuing there, and then we would have some kind of a little bit of a bridge infrastructure here, maybe even road going here to the left. Let's see how this can look if we do it properly. So if we go and build a road here, let's go. Do we want a bendy road? Maybe we do. Maybe we, what the hell is this? Concrete bridge? Prefab concrete. Doesn't really matter. Let's 1, 2, 3. Well, I think this is gonna look like crap, but still, let's remove it. 1, 2, 3. Like this. This is a little bit better. And then, can we bend it? Can you dig it? Why is this going up? Why is this doing this? Right, I have no idea. This is absolutely looks like crap. I think I know that this needs to be on the same level as the tunnel. It can be slightly downhill. Yeah. Something like this. And then bend it all the way down. Yeah, it has to be kind of... yeah. Let's see. We had a green there. Come on, give me green. And then we'll go with a normal road, maybe. Something like this. Obviously, this looks absolutely horrible, and this is not acceptable. This is not something that I want to build, but build it like this. What do you think about that, guys? Hit the comment section. I'm gonna just remove this. That would justify then why we have a little bit of a uphill here, railroad. That was just me trying to free some real estate area here, which we never used, and then we can build a tunnel through there. What do you think? What do you think? Comment section. What the hell are we importing so much? It's probably steel. Probably steel imports are causing all of this. But anyway. Big business, big infrastructure projects. What is happening over here? It's happening, traffic is happening. Bypass, we're gonna need a bypass here. We need to build a bridge or something over here. This is gonna be so much fun. I didn't leave enough space here to build a bridge. Probably I can do mud roads through here, and then try to demolish all of this and increase the height of terrain, and then build the overpass there. Hopefully that's gonna be something to do. There we go. Something that we can do. Some voodoo that we can do. April, cold is low, but it's still early in the spring, so it's a little bit on the cold side. Plastics doing fine. Chemicals are refilling. How much chemicals are you transporting? No, you're not transporting chemicals. Honey, we need chemicals. How are we doing with chemicals? We are stockpiling them. That's fine. And then we're gonna be stockpiling electrical components here, and that's gonna be a cue for us not to distribute electrical components anymore, and not to import electrical components anymore, but use our own. Right. is this. This is just doing the leveling. The first stage is done. This one has construction office just assigned. That's perfect. And then we would be able, if we create this kind of bypass that I tried to build over here, then we would be able to asphalt all these roads, maybe even build proper bridges or something through here. Or it doesn't even matter. They don't have to have bridges. They would have two new bypasses from Galask. One of them would be tunnel going to Markusovo, and the second one would be tunnel going to Nizhny Veltir. We would have to upgrade most of these roads though. That would be a big project to do. A lot of concrete, a lot of asphalt for this. Okay, let's slowly finish it off and see what we have here. Population is recovering. I believe the biggest problem we have here is happiness. Why is there a happiness problem? What's with the happiness? Meat, sport, meat? What's with meat? Don't we have meat here? Right, okay, is it time to have a meat distribution around here? Yeah, we removed one of the meat factories that we have. Let's see here. Are we exporting meat? Indeed we are. Meat, Galask, no. Shkoda, meat, export, perfect. Meat export. We have a line called meat exports. So let's go under M, meat exports. From now on, you are done. We are having meats delivered here. Probably should have a train for this, but we need infrastructure. So customs house is removed. Meats are unloaded here. I want this full. We want this storage full of meats. So we have 2 trucks now going there, and look at the length. Look at the length they're going to be covering. That's perfect. Anyway, meat is going to be resolved as soon as first trucks arrive here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. Remember, we did overpasses, the heightened elevated railroads. We are planning for tunnels. We moved Mr. Stotts. We moved NOG and Welter and everybody. We're gonna move the factory electronics one. Yes, you're right. It's much better this way. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. If you want to support the channel, I have the description of the video. Thank you for everything. See you next time. Bye bye.